Welcome back to another video, y'all. And in today's video, I'm really talking about how this new update has saved Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now, in this new update, we got quite a variety of different things in terms of how the game even operates. So one of the things I want to start off with is the whole resets thing. Now, resets are really no longer a valuable way to play the game, and not only that, they took away a couple options and made it better for you on defense when you get hit with, like, say, a leg sweep or any potential type of resetting move, right? And that's really good because usually, if you're a really high level player, typically what someone would do is just get you in a little combo, hit you with a reset, fly back, fly towards you, key blast, and the whole loop repeats all over again until you're done. And that's cool and all, but it kind of offered the chance of you even like playing the game. It kind of got a little stale, right? All you would really see online would be people constantly doing these resets and no longer even attempted to do no supers. There's no variety in the gameplay when you look at online, like high level matches. Now, some people might have some issues with this, and I can understand some complaints in terms of resets, because resets are in a variety of different fighting games, and it doesn't make sense to take them out of the game in general. But in Sparking's case, resets was kind of ridiculous because every move you did was essentially led into a potential reset, and it just made it rough, especially in the beginning of the game. Like, leg sweeps were insane. You can leg sweep and just keep on leg sweeping. And I know there's ways to get out of it, whether you super counter or you use vanish move, like you're vanishing it. But it's not always reliable, especially when it comes to internet connection, or sometimes you do the vanishes and it just doesn't come out. It varies, right? The next thing I want to talk about is character variety. Now, this new Sparking update has really, at least for singles and DP, has changed the way how characters are going to be played in Sparking Zero. If you do know what I'm talking about, this new update offered a new system in where they reduced the damage scaling and health depending on who you're going against in singles, right? Now, for singles at least, I would say this is a pretty good change. Like, it doesn't matter who you're playing with. Even though this character is still going to be really good depending on how good the character is. Like, if I'm using Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta against Krillin, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is still going to be pretty strong, but he's not going to be as overpowered as he was beforehand, like, completely dominating, unless you go to DP. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people have a lot of discourse with this whole singles battle chains, even quick matches the same in terms of power, right? Like, people are really not liking the fact that I can't use an OP character against someone that's not as strong and me not dominating my opponent. But for me at least, I feel like the fact that I'm able to use Turles against, like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and still have a decent fight without having to worry about my health getting dominated, like, I just love that. Like, I love that so much. Like, you don't even understand how many times I play with a character like Turles, or a character like let's say Krillin or something like that, where I would be winning the match, or I have to try 10 times harder to win the match than just playing a character like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and then just dominate because of that, right? So I think the update in the scaling wise is going to be not only a good thing just in general for actual competitive matches, but in terms of a whole another area in terms of character variety, you're going to see way more characters in other games, or in a lot of your single matches, even leaderboards, right? Let's talk about the ranked leaderboards. When rank comes back, sure, you might see your couple MUIs, Whis, Beerus, high DP characters. And that's really good because, I'm tired of going in another match and seeing MUI Goku, or even going in another match and seeing, like, Super Saiyan Vegito or Gohan Beast, every single match. And it's actually ridiculous that people are like complaining that they can't play these characters now, and you can still play them, but you're just not going to be doing that much damage as you would if you was playing DP. Now, what we might be starting to see nowadays is, instead of doing single matches, what people might do, unfortunately, is do single matches in the DP mode. But then that kind of means you're relying on a character's strength and not really your own skill when it comes to using whatever character, right? So let's say Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. If I use him, and if I really want to use him and I want to use him to his fullest capabilities, I would go to DP. And if I wanted to use that versus let's say Yamcha in DP, Yamcha's gonna get completely dominated without even holding a good fight. Sure, you can still beat anyone with these characters, but you're fighting an uphill battle in these situations. Now, when it comes to this game and its complete variety, I would say this game, or at least this update, has really saved the game, right? Now, the state of the game, it was kind of, iffy, right? You had the Super Saiyans, or no, you had the Beast Gohans, the MUI Gokus. Ranked was just a mess. You only seen a couple characters, and you'd be lucky to see any variety when it comes to certain characters online. But now, you can really just do whatever. Not only with characters, right? The update also introduced a couple of changes to the system. After image strike, you can finally super counter after image without even have to worry about being dodged, right? So that gives you another option to stop that. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of things in the game that I just feel like got really tuned to a good state. And not only that, we have Shallot. Although he's not the most interesting character, I still like the way how I like his character design. I like the way how his move sets, like his sound effects and his move sets. Like, I also really like the character, although I wish he had Super Saiyans through 3 for God or whatnot, right? But the character is still pretty decent, I would say mainly, if there be a new way how this game works, it's mainly gonna be defensively orientated, right? Before, it was more of a rush meta, let's see who gets the first person to reset first, and then let's go on from there. But now I can see a lot more people playing more defensively in terms of like how everything usually works in this game. And it's going to be a unique shift from how it was previously and compared to the other patches, right? It's like every single time this game gets updated, it changes everything about the game. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel like it's a good thing. It offers new playing styles to be adapted with every single update. Now, sure, something that they should have had in the beginning of the game when they first released, but the fact that the game is even now, the only thing that I would really suggest they do is really add make revenge counter way better. Like, right now it's still a little bug where people can just still attack you after you use it, and there's really no purpose for it unless you want key, right? But other than that, I feel like this game is really going in a really good step in the right direction. I can't wait to see the new Diamond characters when they get released, and I'm excited to play this update and just continue playing the game. I really do hope that people stop complaining about how people ruin the game, and how this game will never be good because people complain too much, and they gave in to the people who complain. This was never like a BT. It's not like BT3 or whatever, right? My thing is, it's BT3 and Sparking, at least now, I believe, is basically on the same level in terms of how character damage works. Now, in Sparking, or in BT3, character scaling, it was like a little bit higher than, like, let's say, I saw a video, it was like someone used Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Kid Goku, and Gogeta only did like a 1,000 damage higher than what Kid Goku did to him, right? So it was really not that big of a deal. and the fact that people are complaining nowadays is kind of ridiculous to me. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know how y'all feeling down in the comments below. I'm really curious to see everyone's opinion on this topic, because this has been pretty crazy couple hours. So yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time.